What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and just playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and just playing hard to get. Don't blame yourself for anything I'm doing for you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies in a net, and you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and dudes of all teenagers. Let's play some more of the edgiest game ever made. What's up, Mike Matei fan? I adjusted the audio volume of the game. I felt it was a little loud listening to the playback of last stream, so let me know if it sounds okay once I unpause. Let's flip and go. I don't want to swear as much as Dante does. I don't want to overshadow his edginess. We're in the walking segment right now, so there's no gameplay, just walking around.
This way, I think.
You said you'd been here before.
Yes, but it was during an out-of-body experience years ago.
Been flying around in spirit form.
Yeah, in limbo. Virgil says it could be an effective intelligence gathering tool, but I can't do it at will.
So, how did you do it before?
It was triggered by extreme psychosomatic
Astral
trauma.
projects like the Insidious movies.
What are the nightmares?
It's in the past now.
This is exciting action gameplay. This area is actually really cool. Once you get past the walking segment and the level actually starts, this level's pretty cool.
This is where they store the merchandise ready for export. It's funny.
What is?
I expected it to be bigger. A lot bigger.
That's what she said.
But then I was just a child when I was here, and I was in limbo,
What are you doing here?
escaping my nightmares.
You came to limbo to escape your nightmares.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the Insidious movie, except when you astral project in this universe. What the fuck? She just like flipped out for a second. When you astral project in this universe, it's just like everything is like super saturated and filled with gloom, and Combi Christ starts playing.
Should be easy enough.
What's up, Maverick?
Maybe, but the demons make
Didn't
sense
see
to
you
me
last
after
time.
limbo, so stay alert.
Hope you're ready for some
Once I leave the mixing
edge.
room,
You'll be able to descend
We're gonna be
into
edging
the
real
dark.
hard to this one.
kill me a succubus.
They don't. Their depiction of a succubus is I will say, disappointing, to say the least.
All right, see you on the other side.
Whoa. Yeah, it's October. Everyone's playing the new Silent Hill remake, and I'm alternating between playing this on stream and playing Sonic Frontiers in my free time.
You're right. It's a
Obesity!
lot bigger here in limbo. What next?
Head back to the mixing room. I'll meet you there.
Obesity, stupidity, drink virility.
Slurms Mackenzie. Bob Chipman cameo. There was a Bob Chipman cameo last time. There was a guy who was shaped like him, to say the least. Stupidity. Let's look at the poison. I don't know, guys. Are you picking up on the subtle messaging in this game? So, like, the demons own the energy drink factory, and if you drink it, you're dumb and poisoned, and you might also get fat. I forgot the glide button, so I hope I don't fuck it up. There we go. There we go. Obesity, poison. Didn't put a lot of work into the messaging. There's like just a lot of one words. Consume. That's the Bob Chipman cameo, the consumer. Ooh. I'm gonna actually look for the lost souls. This area is pretty like complicated to find all of them. Still working on your latest book, Maverick? Oh, I think this is the level where we get the shotgun. Oh no, we got the babies. Oh wow, they can do pause combos too. I never noticed that. That's weird. Oh yeah, I'm so deep in it. Really hope I can finish this month somehow. I mean, at the rate you're putting them out, I'll never be able to keep up. I just read the one, and it's like, okay, well, I got a lot to catch up on. I think you've got like 6 of them out so far. Using classic or a DE... Oh, no, this is the original PS3 release, Dante. So, I don't have the option for, like, the hard lock-on button or anything. No, don't say, oh, no, it's worth it, because we get Virgil with the fedora. This is like the only Devil May Cry game where platforming is kind of fun. They actually put some work into it. That looks nothing like a Hell Knight from Doom 3. Oh, that's right. I forgot the color-coded enemies in this one. You can't hurt them at all with any weapon but the requisite one that they're coded to. Oh, he still got me. I am playing the PS3 version, but I'm playing it with a PS4 controller. I'm doing a shit job of it right now. I need to get whatever the axe version of Stinger is. I can't play this without the turbo mode. Oh yeah, I did play with the turbo mode on the definitive edition. Very nice. You just kind of get like into a groove with it. It just feels good. I mentioned last stream, like, whenever you use the scythe, the whole time he's just going like, "Aah!" We got a fat guy and a baby. 2 babies. You really want that turbo mode in the last level where you're just like running down identical hallways for like 15 minutes. Solve a stupid puzzle for Virgil. Oh, I did the demon evade successfully. Yes! Is there a way I can turn the music up? I had to turn the volume of the game down. But I want to hear the music more. The music that's getting me copyright struck every stream now. Big goofy Hulk hands. I love the Hulk hands. They're so much better than the axe. We're back for more Edge Kino. Yeah, I'm damn right, Lucas. What's up, Evan? Sorry I couldn't catch your stream last night. Wednesdays are my wine and cheese night, so I was watching Succession for like 4 hours straight. Hit the damn spider, Dante. If you're not gonna let me lock on, you gotta do it for me. Always be using that scythe. I switched to the little like nunchucks or the shurikens that the game gives you later because it maintains a very good air combo. There's not really any reason to use both color weapons throughout the whole game unless you're really just gunning for like making a combo mad YouTube video. You miss me tediously tracking down Rizzler trophies for 2 hours. Well, that's fun. Well, that's why I most of my streams, I usually just follow the straight path of the game, but, like, I actually have been doing more exploring in this one than I usually do, because I actually just like jumping around in this game. Not that you really need the Lost Souls to progress. The shurikens are OP if you know what to do. Yeah, exactly. They're busted. I always cheesed for as Dante. It just used Lucifer. I liked Lucifer, but I really liked what is it? Pandora's Box weapon. That one's my favorite one in that game. Manhunt stream next? Well, I don't have the first one, but I have the second one, and I have it on the Wii, so I could stream it, but it would be like with fucked up weird controls. So half the fun would just be like to lean left and right to look around corners. In that game, you have to tilt the nunchuck. It's very strange. But I recently updated my setup so I have multiple consoles in here now, so it doesn't have to just be PS3 games. And whatever my computer can, like, desperately try to run. Dirty! Dirty Dante. Well, this is Dirty Dante because he dresses like a homeless guy. Like me. I'm wearing gray sweatpants that are like 3 sizes too big for me right now. Penhead Virgil, Dirty Dante. No, I'm Dirty Dante. I'm in the middle of reviewing Silent Hill 2 remake and the goddamn Smurfs. What do you think of Silent Hill 2 remake? I know Long William Johnson loves it. Silverhand loves it. Oz, at Mr. Regrets on Twitter, he fucking hates it. He got like halfway through and he got really pissed off at it. The scythe is so cool. All the weapons, there's like just enough weapons in this game, and they're very cool. That's one of my bigger problems with 5 is like, I like a couple of the weapons. They give you a shitload of weapons, and I like a few of them. Like the motorcycle is badass. I didn't like the 3-sided nunchuck in Devil May Cry 3, and I don't like it in Devil May Cry 5 either. Spear Hunter wasn't paid to like it, I know that. What's up, Jesus? You're playing Silent Hill 2 also? I didn't see you talking about it in the chat. I know, I need to play it, but I promised my fiance I would play it with her. Like, she's the primary reason I got it, because she loved playing the original version with me so much, like, she wanted to play the remake. Which is ironic, because I told her it's from the people who made the Medium, and she fucking hated that game, but I liked it. Oh, we got a Iceman now? fucking hate these guys. I hate any enemy where I have to use the light weapons. And they're going to be a problem later in the game, considering this isn't the Definitive Edition. In the Definitive Edition, it's very easy to cheese the nunchucks and then hit them with other weapons while they're stunned, but considering that I'm not going to be able to do that, I keep calling them nunchucks. They're fucking shuriken. What's wrong with me? I'm going to make sure I don't miss out on any lost souls. My screen is kind of dark, so I can't really see that well in this area. You should watch this new slasher that came out recently. I saw you talking about it in the Lord of the Rings chat. Dude, watching people make fun of Sphere Hunter and then like apologizing during the mocking to soft mock was so cringy. Yeah, well, you know, it's I will not back down. Sphere Hunter, like when Sphere Hunter likes something, it's like an active deterrent for me. Like I'm like, oh, this is probably like super cringe and lame. But Sphere Hunter also likes to latch on to anything that's popular. Be like, I've been a fan of this since I was a tiny baby. Like, were you? Because you've never talked about it before. Oh, fuck. yeah, I see the words spelling out stupidity in big letters for me as I'm falling to my death. Yeah, here we go. Oh, fuck, I need the punchy gloves, damn it. Yeah, that's my other big fault with this game, is you have to... You can only find certain things on second playthroughs. I think that door in the past room was copper, so this key is no good for that. I've been a fan of this since I was a guy. Oh, what's up, Fingal? Need the Sphere Hunter Synthetic Man co-stream to heal the internet. We just need them to hook up. We know Synthetic Man wants it. He wants that Sphere Hunter bussy. I know so many people insist. I've always loved this about a thing they just discovered. Yeah, I mean, I'll be like upfront about things that I only recently like found that I liked. Like, I didn't play this game until like last year because I jumped on the bandwagon with everyone. I was like, oh, it sucks. They rebooted it. They ruined it. And now I've been playing it repeatedly, and I'm like, oh, this game's fucking sick. I was so wrong. Like, you can just say, yeah, I just found out about this, and that's fine. I just found out about the Joker beatboxing meme, and that shit's hysterical. And that thing's like 6 years old. I refuse to look into who Sphere Hunter is because even Thorin finds him cringe. Yeah, exactly. You're best off not knowing. But if you look up anything about Resident Evil or Dino Crisis on YouTube, don't worry. YouTube will make sure you find a Sphere Hunter video first. I fucking hated this game until DmC 5 came out and I was willing to actually give it a fair chance. It actually slaps. Yeah, exactly. I would go so far as to say it is Ninja Theory's best game, and a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that it is just using the Devil May Cry combat system. But they did a very good job with it, and I feel like the control scheme is very ergonomic compared to the main Devil May Cry games. One thing that like really pissed me off was like TGBS doing a whole video shitting on remakes after he's done multiple videos praising remakes and he got paid by Square Enix to talk about how good Final Fantasy is. So like what a bozo. Like I've never seen someone like fall off so hard and so fast before. It was like really fast for him. It was like he just started doing a ton of videos with these like clickbaity titles. Then he did the Sphere Hunter jump scare in the Tekken 8 video, and then he did an hour-long video where he openly says, yeah, Square Enix paid me to glaze Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I actually was a Patreon subscriber of his, but he's got that big corpo money now. He doesn't need me. Who's left? Oh my gosh. More of these goons. Can you freeze the other guy for me? He can, but he's still too close to him. I also like that this game gives you straight up damage upgrades, which no other Devil May Cry game does. Because, yeah, sometimes I just want to be able to kill the enemy a little faster. That's so wrong. I'm trying to get him to hit the fire guy. Oh, he went right through me. Didn't even stun him. I don't know why I keep trying to use Stinger on this guy. It's a mental illness. I must use Stinger. Oh, there's a Lost Soul in the background. Fuck you, Dante. At least they gave me enough time to kill it. Oh, there's not a Lost Soul. It's just an exit sign. I've been playing it since day one, but I did it to hate it, but I've been playing it so much that I've sort of warmed up to it. I used to be perplexed why Sphere Hunter got such traction while depicting big-chested cartoon avatars on every thumbnail that I found out the truth. Remakes always suck until it's the remake I want, and remakes always rock until it's the remake I don't want. The YouTuber code. Yeah, I've just kind of grown indifferent to remakes. I just have a specific, like, annoyance with Capcom doing them because you know they're not doing it because they're doing it from, like, because they've somehow, like, made it, like, marketable to just remake a game from scratch instead of just make the old one available for cheap. The Devil May Cry does one thing that was legit really good that even DMC 4 and 5 would copy: Virgil's gameplay and combat mechanics. Yeah. And, like, when I played this for the first time, I was like, well, this kind of sucks compared to 4 and 5's version of Virgil, but it's obvious they didn't know what to do with him in Devil May Cry 3, because he only has his 3 weapons and very, very basic combos, whereas the Virgil's Downfall added a ton of, like, added his, like, teleport mechanics and all this shit that 4 and 5 decided to use because they were legitimately good ideas. And it's because this game in general just has way better environmental traversal than the other Devil May Cry games. Devil May Cry 5 didn't even try. It had the improved jumping, but apart from, like, a few bits where you use Nero's Devil Trigger, like, it's mostly just running down hallways. I am the storm that is approaching, yeah. That's my favorite track in that game. I mentioned on last stream, I'm not huge on the DmC 5 soundtrack either, which is another reason why it kind of, like, fell flat for me a bit. I'm going to make the game volume a little louder. Well, how's the game volume sound for you guys? Is it okay? I might just make my audio louder. I didn't like DmC 5 at all and barely survived the stonings from it. Well, the problem with DmC 5 is that I just ran in a circle. My problem with DmC 5 is I even liked it before they fired the Suicide Silence vocalist and replaced him. Like, how do I put it? It's like, well, first of all, I hate playing as V. He sucks. You can argue that there's, like depth to it all you want, but it's just, like, not fun. And they force you to play as him too. It's not like DmC 4 where it's like, okay, you're done playing as Virgil. You're done playing as Nero. Time to play as Dante. You're just like you're stuck as V for long segments of the game. And that mission where, like, he loses his avatars, is the worst. I hated that part of the game. But he reads poetry. Yeah, that's the other thing. He's like a pseudo intellectual. There were other DmC. Isn't this the one? Yeah, Bill, this is the only Devil May Cry game that really matters. It was all leading up to this, and everything after can go away. Kill Dante. They didn't have, what was my other complaint with it? Oh, the environments in DmC 5 are fucking terrible. It's just, It's all like a destroyed city or like the inside of someone's anus. Like that's what all the environments in that game look like. There's like one cool like part where you're in a library before you fight. I think his name is Goliath, but that's about it as far as like cool environments go in that game. Like, I don't even like the Tema Negru from 3, but even that was more exciting than the environments in 5. It's so funny that Canonical Virgil without his demon half is just an emo hot topic poetry nerd. Yeah, but he's also the only one who gets laid. I did not ever want to play his Black Pokemon Summoning Twink. Black Pokemon Summoning Twink Adam Driver, to be specific. DmC 1 is effectively an art. It is. It's really like, it feels like one a lot. You kill enemies with a time limit. Enemies only take damage within the active zones. Oh, I've done this one. Where's the active zone? Oh, it's in the big green section, I guess. Oh, that was my fault. I like that it makes a loud fart sound when you hit an enemy outside of the designated area. I really need to pay more attention to the chainsaw man. Oh, there's 2 of them! This might be the first one I fail. I'm not paying attention at all. Oh! Get lost, Bozo. And I also forget in these like combat zones to not worry about doing combos because you're really just trying to put out as much damage as possible. Woo! Oh, I'm cooked. I got 24 seconds left. And only 3 out of 7 enemies killed. I also, one thing that this game does better than the other Devil May Cry games is the sound effects when you hit enemies sound like chunky, so it feels like you're doing more damage. Yeah, I fucked that up. I gotta retry. Disregard DmC. All of the chat looks like DmC Dante. Handsome devils. I miss when DmC had Resident Evil-isms. Yeah, DmC 5 cut all that shit out. Chainsaw guys, what is this, Resident Evil 4? Nah, don't pay attention to Chainsaw, man. The axe wheel attacks, yeah, they are. I should be using them more. Yeah, I blew it. Well, it's really like, this one makes it so easy to juggle enemies in the air. Like, I really should be doing that the whole fucking time. That and this combo is really good at crowd control. The music is different. What is this? True Crime Streets of LA, where the music that plays in a section is just fucking random? There was, when me and my brother were playing True Crime Streets of LA, there was a part where, it's like a stealth mission, and then for some reason, like, the Deftones are playing. I was like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, not the Deftones, just Deftones. Are there chainsaw guys in any of the main Devil May Cry games? Like, off the top of your head, does anyone know? Like, for a second I was thinking of, like, Resident Evil 6, like, the guy whose arm is literally a chainsaw, which makes no fucking sense. No, you don't. Don't rev that shit up in front of me, bitch. No, 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 no! I went right into it. Oh, there's no way. I'm not gonna make it. gonna give this one more attempt because I don't want to waste everyone's time watching me try a trial. I don't remember any, but I'm a local RE fangirl, not DmC. I just found them pretty fun. The title of this reboot, Inventor of Chainsaw? Nah, it'd never be used for scary shit. It's the only gardening instrument with teeth on it. Well, there's also those like branch cutters that people use. Gotta fly over here. Cut down on time. My big old axe. That's a hell of a sound Dante made when he got hit by the chainsaw. Holy shit. Yeah, get the chainsaw guy. He's who we want. God, they make such weird fucking noises in this game. There's no way. No way. It's not happening. It's not happening, Chad. It's not happening. Alright, bro. See you later. Tic-tac, tic-tac. Does Dante get sexually assaulted at the end of this game? Is this why everybody hates this? I'm gonna quit Secret Mission because I'm not gonna spend all day here. I only got a little bit of time. I have another family gathering in about an hour and a half, so I'm not gonna spend all day on a secret mission that would be much easier to come back to when I have more upgrades. You're thinking of Fear 2. Well, no, that was the good kind of sexual assault. That was not the bad kind. Well, there I go. The algorithm will not pick up this video just because I said the special word. I already did die like twice. Leave me alone. I want my shotgun already. The shotgun is the best. Pistols in this game, I mean, they're better than the pistols in the main Devil May Cry games because these actually do damage, but shotgun is where it's at. It actually knocks enemies back for you. Upgrades. Upgrades. What is Shredder? Did I get this yet? Continue slicing and dicing enemies with this extension. Sure. Need some code words like sexual assault being 4C fun time. Non-consensual hugs. Gold orb and a vital star. I'm definitely gonna need it at this point. Getting Jokered. Getting Joker-2'd. Say it with me, Sean Connery accent. Say it with a Sean Connery accent. That's how you avoided the algorithm for years. Sexual assault. You got raped. I didn't watch Joker 2 yet. We've been behind on going to the movies. I really want to see Megalopolis. I forget the name of the movie she wants to see. We both want to see Joker, so that might be the one we go see first, even though obviously we've heard terrible things. What are we doing? We're just like feeding this guy's gun. Yeah, this is literally the Slurm factory. You got Todd Phillips. The thing with like that though is like, what the fuck is his problem? Why is he such a dickhead?
But it's the source we're interested in.
It's not like
Our succubus is on the other end of that.
I don't know. It's just like it's weird that
This way.
you you do a really successful project and you just like
Trouble.
hate the people who liked
Give me
it.
a minute.
Be careful.
That's like an Alan Moore thing to do. And everyone likes to laugh at Alan Moore because he's a big baby. Because people like Rorschach for all the wrong reasons. There's slime everywhere! This is a great level for slime enjoyers like myself. Leering is such a good word that doesn't get used enough. I love to use the word leering. Top 10 euphemisms for looking at someone. Oh fuck. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to play this like a regular Devil May Cry game for a second. Todd Phillips, Alan Moore shaking hands. No, you aren't supposed to like these characters.
Limbo's biggest loser.
Oh, I forgot that these guys can fight each other. The Biggest Loser reference. That was dated even when this came out. I was trying to do a demon evade. Fucked it up. Ooh. Let's use one of my vital stars. Fortunately, I don't have any health upgrades, so I don't really need to use the big ones yet. My natural instinct is to avoid the slime on the floor, but I don't think it actually does anything. Oh, it does something. Is that not in the definitive edition? Yeah, sure, why not? I have two, who cares? So I've only played the definitive edition before this, so I have no idea if the slime is there. I don't recall it being there in the previous times I played this.
Congratulations. You win.
Oh, does it hurt you too? Frank Miller and Alan Moore are like good and evil iterations of dark comic book writers. Dante, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Who wants to be a millionaire?
That looked pretty nasty.
That?
Dante is just like leering throughout the cutscene.
Come on, let's go get this succubus.
I gotta go back and play the definitive edition now because it's like, what are the there's like weird changes that they made. Joker 2 is watchable. It's just the plot that's the problem. Well, okay, well, the plot is kind of important. Is the succubus fight like its own entire chapter? I know the succubus fight takes place in like an ancient ruin, like in Alien versus Predator. S. Still get an S rank even though I died and used the recovery item. What a generous game. Let's get some upgrades. Oh, I had 3 gold skulls? Then I guess I'm like doing well off. Joker 2 is watchable if you have no taste or are a woman, but I repeat myself. Drive. Wow, it's just like that movie. You know, that one with the guy who drives. I forget what it's called. Let's upgrade some of my basic combos. Todd Phillips said he's done with the DC Universe the day before Joker 2 dropped, as if Warner Brothers would ever have him back. Yeah, and he's like supposedly like shit on James Gunn, and it's like he's like running the show there, so I don't think he would want you back at this point. It's crazy that James Gunn went from making like goofy trauma movies to running all of the DC movies. Although we haven't seen a single one yet, unless you count Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. But I am curious about his Superman project.
Now what?
This tunnel will lead you to the succubus.
How do I get down there?
Can only get there from
Blue Beetle was technically his jurisdiction too. Oh well, no one's seen that fucking movie. Did you see that movie?
It's a vial containing a spell I made from a variety of.
I'm a certified Snyderverse enjoyer. Sorry.
You jump.
James Gunn said last year he was having.
Are you serious?
Trust me.
He was having insight on Joker 2 and had sent a bunch of notes to Phillips. A year later, Phillips said he didn't even read them.
Good luck.
Hell no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Snyderverse is like, it's... Look, you could say what you want about Zack Snyder. He clearly liked the characters. And he did put a lot of work into those movies. They're very soulful. Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have to fight any enemies here. You have to just speed through as fast as you can possibly move as a Devil May Cry character with no speed boost ability. Do I have to fight these ones? No, I don't think so. Throw all the little turds you want at me. I'm out of here. Move, 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 Dante. Let's hustle it up.
Open up. Oh wow. It really was nighttime.
I had a lot more time left. That was not fair. They didn't need to do a cutscene there. I turned on the TV at my hotel room last week, and Blue Beetle was playing. My first thought was, oh yeah, that was the thing that happened. Yeah, who the fuck cares about Blue Beetle? You ever seen the 70s unreleased Fantastic Four movie? It's great. Nobody told them it was for a tax write-off, so they tried their best. I mean, I've seen Red Letter Media talk about it, and I have wanted to watch it. Because it looks fun. Doctor Doom looks badass. People were mad. Snyder jokingly said he might have Batman get caped in prison in one of his movies last year. And everyone was so mad. Then Todd actually did that to the Joker. Yeah, like, you know Zack Snyder wouldn't do that. He was fucking around. Like, he seems like a very lighthearted guy. Man, too bad Suicide Squad didn't initially not Suicide Squad, Justice League didn't initially release in theaters. Because boy, oh boy, that, Joss Whedon version sucked balls. Here we are. We're in the alien. We're in the Prometheus tomb. We're gonna meet the engineers who created Dante. Making sure I don't miss any lost souls. Oh, Taxi Driver. He drives there. Yeah, that movie. No, I might have. I think I was. The movie I was talking about was Baby Driver. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's about a baby who drives a car around. It was very weird. It was like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. I was so mad about the... Yeah, I mean, when I watched the actual Snyder Cut, I was like, wow, this would be perfect if it wasn't in 4:3 aspect ratio. But, I mean, apart from that, I actually did really like it. Oh, that looked like I could jump on it. I haven't seen Baby Driver. I just... know that I I think the main actor like beat his girlfriend or something. It's from the director of Ant-Man.
Ugh, smells of sick.
That's how you know like British people worked on this, because no one calls it sick in the US. They call it puke or vomit or barf. Director of Shaun of the Dead also, yes. Oh, we're loading. We got that Unreal Engine loading time. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a British actor.
So you must be the secret ingredient.
Justice League released in theaters on my birthday. I was so fucking upset about it. I coined a term on FB. Used it to ship us for 5 months. Oh, this is the best line of dialogue in the game. Hold on, we can't talk over this.
You missed. My name, by the way, is Dante.
Dante, son of Spada and Eva, the
Yeah, but you can call me Dante the Demon Killer. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
What's it kill me? You can't kill me. I'm 1200 years old.
You don't look a day over 12,000.
Fuck you.
It's okay, bro. She's a 12,000-year-old succubus. We got the dubstep going. We got the Noisia soundtrack. Gotta get my demon evades going, because they really break this fucking boss. Hell yeah!
Hey, succubus! Suck on this.
Based. Gotta do some platforming. Dante wants that slurmussy, hell yeah. What was people's issue with dubstep again? When that was like the in thing? I mean, apart from the fact that Skrillex looks like a fucking freak, like, I never had an issue with it as like a genre of music. Is there a way to avoid this puke? Besides just staying in the air forever? Help. Hold on. I mean, there are like I liked when there were a lot of electronic artists who started incorporating dubstep into their music. So like Clayton was doing it, and Infected Mushroom were doing it, and I thought it was something a little different from just like doing the same shit they always do, you know? Oh, I fucked up that demon evade. And then all the ambient music in Doom 2016 is basically just like dubstep. All the music that's not the fight music. How does a giant worm creature hiss down your neck? I'll use another health star because I'm like burning through them.
Don't be shy.
Now she had her head exposed for a moment. I don't think you get the devil trigger until like way late in the game. Pull her head off, and then we gotta do like a pseudo, like, quick time event chase sequence. Gotta do a Crash Bandicoot section.
You're dumped.
I remember people saying dubstep is actually very musically complex, and the people who make it are classically trained or something. People are really... I can imagine that. Like musical hipsters who just like don't want to just like regular old electronic music.
I told you. You can't fail me.
Well, apparently you can kill her as long as you just roll in time. Oops. Whoopsie.
I told you. You can't fail me.
I can like this over here. Pull on it. Why, you little?
Know what your problem is?
You're too clingy.
Clingy. I think you're all mixed up.
No, he fat shamed the other guys. Yes! The best weapon in the game. I'm gonna undo all of my upgrades for the axe and give them to the gloves because they're so much better. Music is the only thing Eternal fixed. It gave us more death metal OST while making everything obtuse. I don't know. Well, the weird thing about Doom Eternal is like in the DLC. Oh, look, he's with President Morgan Freeman. Oh, we have a edgy sex scene with his Real Housewife.
What is it?
My succubus.
And they suck.
Must we talk about her?
My succubus is dead.
Madonna is looking great. I mean, yeah, she does objectively look better than Madonna does.
The traitor, what of him?
His spawn. The Nephilim. It fights.
Eryx. I think that's like a Greek mythological character, right? I only remember him from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys, where like he just like shows up outside of a town and keeps telling everyone in the town like, you have to fight me for some reason, and then the townspeople all keep getting into the ring with him, and he just keeps like instantly killing them. It's a very weird TV movie. I am a Doom Eternal respecter, though. I love Doom Eternal. Eryx was a boxer Hercules fought, actually, yeah. Okay, I remember in Hercules Legendary Journeys, he just like one punches him and he just falls flat on his back onto a giant spike on the ground. Thought he hit it for a sec. Stick, Sex, and Hammer is the bad guy this game. Yeah. All right. You know, I'm gonna keep these just because I want to keep as many combos as possible. Uppercut. Good stomp. Snake Eye. Games with guns are good, therefore Doom Eternal is a good game. I mean, I just really liked. Well, it really just felt like a Quake game more than a Doom game, and that's why I liked it. It's the only game besides Quake 1 that reminds me of Quake 1. And so I very much enjoyed exploring that game and looking around, and I thought it was funny how in the DLC though, like, they didn't get Mick Gordon back, but the composer they did get just did a perfectly fine job of just aping his style like it was nothing.
See you soon, Virgil.
I love Quake 4, yeah.
You guys seem tight. How'd you meet?
Is it relevant?
I'd like to know who I'm risking life and limb with. He's my brother. He's trying to save the world. What's your story?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to play Doom the Dark Ages, but the fact that they couldn't just make a fucking Quake game is kind of lame.
And I appreciate it.
The skull grinder shotgun looks cool, though.
I trust you.
It borderline looks like something out of Serious Sam.
He rescued me.
It's a convertible.
I was in a foster home. My foster father was a demon. He attacked me most nights. I had to get out.
It's like the plot of a James Wan movie.
It's okay. I felt nothing. I couldn't physically escape, so
Eternal reminds me more of Painkiller. Quake didn't have that many monsters on the map.
aimlessly wandered limbo.
Painkiller floods you with them. Oh no, I'm talking more about like the art style more than anything.
Virgil there.
Which is my favorite thing about Eternal.
He helped me to deal with the demons, both figuratively and literally.
Oh yeah, Dark Ages being worked with. They could have just said from the director of Doom and Doom Eternal. They don't have to like rebrand it as Doom.
You're gonna stick with this to the end, right?
Count on it.
Gonna scribble out Doom and write Quake on the box art when I get Dark Ages. Hell yeah. I mean, in Doom Eternal, if you had the Quake remaster, you could play as the Ranger. Like that was one of the optional skins you could use.
Monitoring network.
You got the fedora, it's back. Man, the screen tearing in these cutscenes is fucking crazy. And it's not even in the gameplay, it's just in the cutscenes.
Mind control.
Yeah, and surveillance. They spy on the populace through their network of satellites, routers, CCTV cameras.
Yeah, I noticed that bit. What's the plan?
Cat?
The raptor.
This is like fucking Castlevania Lords of Shadow, where like this game takes place in a city called Limbo City, and then Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 takes place in a city literally called Castlevania.
In Limbo,
It's like we gotta
that's their reflection.
work these names in there somehow.
It's a prison, and Barbas rules it cruelly. There's no mercy, and no escape.
Prepare the gateway.
Rezov, what looks like a ball sack? My ball
I
sack?
can't follow where you're headed.
Alone is fine.
Why can't he go?
She's done enough.
On the plus side, there won't be any cameras.
Virgil like doesn't do anything in this game. He just like stands around and tells Dante to do things until the end of the game. I never played the Eternal DLCs, but I guess that was the push I needed. Yeah, well, the DLCs in Doom Eternal, the art style in them is amazing, the music is amazing, but it, like, triples down on the incredibly annoying enemies. Like, if you thought, the Marauders were bad, like, every new enemy introduced in the Ancient Gods 1 and 2 is fucking annoying.
Now I get why your point of view is so.
Like, the
upset
spirits are the worst thing that anyone could have ever conceived. This reminds me of the Evil Within, when the lighthouse is shining on you. The Netflix show just said Dracula's Castle was called The Castlevania. I thought that was what it was, but I mean, I don't purport to be an expert on Castlevania, so the only, unless you're talking about Lords of Shadow, I am not a Castlevania pro. Yeah, I got my big old Hulk hands. Let's kick some ass. Wait, is there something over there? I don't want to run ahead. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. The Netflix show just... Yeah, okay. I wish more games would try, like, noise music soundtracks. Like, it worked really well for, I mean, obviously you have Quake, but, Max Payne 3. Although, guess who did a collab with Health, the artist who did the music for Max Payne 3? Spear Hunter, everyone's favorite YouTuber. So now Health is Reddit. I don't think it makes this big wacky, like, thwack sound effect in the Definitive Edition. Well, he fell. Sorry, I'm still learning the combos for this. Come on. Demon weapon kills, okay. I used to be, like, obsessed with getting achievements in games, but now I'm just kind of like, eh. The last game I really put the work in to get 100% was Final Fantasy 15. You say so. Whoa!
Smack that.
Crank that, Soldier Boy. Woo. I think, because Alex Garland is actually a hack, he actually does like a stupid Bill O'Reilly "We'll Do It Live" joke with Barbas. Oh, I did. I teleported somewhere. There we go. We got a Demon Evade. Fuck yeah. Health Lightning. Which games had more proper power metal soundtracks? The only one that comes to mind is Brutal Legend. Richard, you should absolutely look into the Ken's Rage games. They're Dynasty Warriors, Fist of the North Star games, and the soundtracks for them are fucking incredible. There's literally a song in the first one that sounds exactly like a Killswitch Engage song. I had fun getting achievements trophies, I guess, back in the PS3 era. Now I'm a filthy casual about them, except for Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the time.
So even Limbo
Like,
Slammer.
I've been in between games because I quit playing Final Fantasy VII Remake again because I hate it. So I've been playing Sonic Frontiers, and it's like I'm finally going to get 100% in this game because they finally added a proper like counter to show you what percentage of completion you have on an area. Like, originally there was just collectibles on the map and they didn't do anything. So now they actually like at least tally them for you. So I'm like, okay, now I have more reason to come back to this. And I haven't done like the DLC chapters they did for it yet either. So I'm playing the Switch version of that, but if it was the PlayStation version, I would probably go for 100%. I didn't even go for 100% in Sonic Forces, though, because that game fucking sucked. By he, I mean the one villain in The Office. Oh, Mundus.
You have committed crimes against the holy order of demons.
Just doing God's work, are you, Bob?
Yeah, this is what I mean, like, when I say, like, DmC 5 had, like, really shitty environments. Like, there's so much variety in the environments in this one. Now we're in, like, an upside-down, rainy Fox News land. It's crazy.
Damn it. Gonna have to take a detour.
The game did not give me the tutorial because I have tutorials turned off, but I'm lucky I remembered how to do that move. Last game I tried 100% was Fable 3 and got real close. Then the last quest bugged out because that's Fable 4. Yeah, that fucking sucks. That's a nightmare. I logged like 100 hours into a Skyrim file, and then I got to the quest with the Haunted Mansion in Windhelm, and it glitched out on me. That one's a notorious glitchy one, so I was like, oh, fuck this. Yes, free Vital Star. I trophy hunt Plants vs. Zombies every time I play it. I mean, I plan on streaming Sonic Unleashed one day. Maybe I could do the trophy hunt in that. That might be really boring to watch, though. Because you'd have to watch me play every level 12 times. I didn't know he listens to Akon.
Okay, there's the tower. Back on track.
Swoosh!
Whatever you are, get the hell out of here.
We got the frickin' rat monkey from Dead Alive. I wonder if we're going to be able to get to even fight Barbas today. I mean, we might be able to. I'm making good progress. This game's weird because
Bastards.
it starts off... I feel like it starts off stronger than it finishes. Like, by the end, most of the chapters are just, like, short, like, boss skirmishes. Except for that one in Mundus' Tower. That one's really fucking long and boring. There's a thing with Edge Kino games where, like, they kind of peter out in, like, levels that require you to run around identical hallways for, like, 20 minutes. Shadow the Hedgehog does it. Spawn Armageddon does it. I don't think Ghost Rider does it, though. Well, it depends on what path you take in Shadow the Hedgehog, but the final level for the good path is a nightmare. The thing about these guys is you never want to charge up your punch moves. You get used to this range for this thing. I'm all fucked up. I haven't played it in a good while. Oh, you know what else has you running down endless identical corridors at the end? Fucking Gungrave Gore. Gotta kill this guy with my stupid sight. What the fuck sound was that? What was that? I ever get another game where I play as Nolan again, I'll finally 100% a game. Did you 100% Prince of Persia 2008? I could never bring myself to do it because there's just like no reason to collect the light seeds. Oh fuck. That was a cool camera angle. Thanks, game. Oh, dude, I 100%ed that 5 times. It's so fun finding them all. I regret nothing. No, I tried, but I just like I just hit a point where I'm just like I don't want to like you'll find like you'll get to an area and there'll be one left, and that game has like such like rigid controls, and like you have to do like a full circle lap of the area to get the last one. I was like, no. I gave up. I have played that game multiple times.
Get lost.
I think that was the first game where like Ubisoft was just like, yeah, fuck everyone. Like they didn't bother putting the epilogue DLC up for people to play because they said people were just gonna pirate it anyway. Rage.
Ah, great.
He's
Here's
blue,
Mama.
so I could assume I only do blue damage to him. Why don't I try it? Let's see. Oh no, he can do regular damage to him. Nice. Thank you, Dante, for targeting the ball sack on the walls. Oh, what the fuck happened? Oh yeah, they make stock animal noises. That's always fun. Oh shit, a rat, yeah. They didn't put any DRM into Prince of Persia 08, and then after people pirated it, they went ballistic about DRM. Yeah, and that didn't stop anyone from pirating their shit anyway, so it's like all you did was piss off the legitimate buyers. What a shame. Ubisoft used to make such cool games. I'll still go back and play Rayman 2. They used to publish weird shit, too. They published both of the first 2 No More Heroes games, and they published several Armored Core titles. Now it's just like it's all shitty Assassin's Creed sequels and shitty Far Cry sequels. No Rayman, no more of that. We don't get any more of that. I know Michel Ancel retired, but it can't be that hard to make a platformer. Yeah, they published Armored Core. I think it was 4 and 4 Answer. I know they published 4 Answer, but I don't know about like 4, 5, and Verdict Day. It was PS3 era though. I hear another Lost Soul. Here he is. Gotcha, you little rascal. Oh, we got babies. Hey, what if Lady Gaga was a baby and her name was Lady Goo Goo Gaga? That would be pretty neat, I think. Right? Instead of paparazzi, she sang diaperazzi. Ubisoft has the best anti-piracy ever. Just make the games shit and no one will want to pirate them. They could win me over so easily if they made ancient world games that weren't Assassin's Creed. You know what? I actually was all in on the sci-fi shit in Assassin's Creed until Desmond died. Although I will say, I did like that Desmond appears briefly at the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But, I mean, was that worth playing a 100-hour game for everyone? No, probably not.
Going down. Smashing.
I enjoyed it till they screwed Desmond because they got upset about the media hating Nolan. I mean, I didn't play the Uncharted games at the time, so, like, Desmond was my primary, like, knowledge of Nolan North. And just, like, never bothered me. He just sounded like a normal guy. I think a game where I really, like, got tired of hearing the same voice actors again was Resistance 3. Because, Secret Area is not available. Oh, who's attacking me? We have some Kami Christ playing it. Oh, here we go. We got big rats. Resistance 3, like your main character is voiced by Robin Atkin Downs. His wife is Carrie Walgren, I think. Who I don't at that point heard in a million different fucking things. And then like you meet a guy who's voiced by Crispin Freeman, and he's doing his Sundowner voice. The only character who was different was the old scientist man, but I don't really know who that voice actor was. Slicing it in the anus. Uh-oh, he's going rage mode. Demon Evade is so good. I think they made it easier to pull off in the Definitive Edition, or it could just be the 30 FPS fucking me up. Nolan killed it as Deadpool. His voice, he had the best voice. I like Nolan North, but I did like John Kassir in the Ultimate Alliance games. And I did think Will Friedle was good in, what was that, Ultimate Spider-Man? That shitty cartoon with Drake Bell? Around Black Flag was when I got sick of the future stuff. I loved all the pirating and I hated any of the assassin shit in that game. Well, I hated the assassin shit in that game in general. It's like, I just want to play as a cool pirate. Why do I gotta hang out with these, like, boring, like Indian people? Desmond was clearly set up for a present-day AC story. We see a glimpse of it with him going through and Abstergo wasted it. Yeah, he just touches a magic ball and gets cooked. Let's get a small vital star. Maybe I'll stream Assassin's Creed one day. I do love those earlier games. That was also my introduction to Roger Smith, before even Resident Evil 5. Before he was Sonic the Hedgehog. It was still Jason Griffith at that point. Playing the Deadpool game now is a wild ride. So many specific references to 2013. I still have a copy. I thought of streaming it when Deadpool and Wolverine came out. PS4 copies, for some reason, go for like $1,000, even though there's no improvements over the PS3 or 360 version.
Whoa!
Near the end of Nolan ever getting work, he never used his normal voice. He was taught to hate it. Makes me sad. Yeah, he did have range, though. I mean, he was also Sigmund in Ratchet and Clank, A Crack in Time, and I didn't know it was him until I looked it up.
What's going on there?
These damn white demons bullying a poor old black man. Whee! Oops. Fuck that up. Well, I guess he didn't need my help. Oh wait, no, they stole his eyeball, I forgot. Oh, how do I gotta pull myself to them, that's right. Or you have to shoot their wings. I forgot about that too. I wonder if they just like fall to their death if you shoot them enough. Yeah, cool. Neat.
Who's there? I know you're there. I can feel you. Who is it? I'll cut your head off.
Put your stick down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Unless you give me a reason to.
Phineas.
Mundas too?
No.
The iconic character Phineas.
Now can you tell me how to get to that tower?
This evil within brain.
Tower. Why?
Because I want to kill the demon that runs this show. Will you help me?
Kill it? Yes.
Yeah, Nolan North. I didn't hear that, but I believe you if you told me like Nolan North just like grew to like not enjoy voice acting. Somehow, because he seems like a nice guy, whereas fucking Troy Baker just got like a really big head. Even though they both had similar criticisms, where they just had like maybe people thought like they overused their regular speaking voice. I asked him; he's a great guy. When did you meet him? Was it at like a con? Oh, I hit the fucking leaderboards by accident. Nobody wants to use leaderboards. Come on, what is this, like 1992? And I remember him and like Troy Baker did like a podcast together for a bit, and then something happened. And the general speculation is that Troy Baker's just a fucking asshole. I've talked to him for years, actually. We exchanged birthday notes. Well, I'm a little jealous. I'm a big fan. I love his work. You know what? I think I got time to do one more. Let's go for it.
Those flying bastards stole my eye. They torment me incessantly. I can't leave here without it. I'm trapped for eternity. Get me back my eye. And
I like that Saints Row 4 had a voice that... Yeah, that was Saints Row 4, where Nolan North did a voice that was named Nolan North. Impossible to take Troy seriously after he cried about The Last of Us 2 leaks. Did he? Was he pissed off that his character died?
Bastards, come!
That's why I bought Saints Row 4. I love that line where like someone says like, just be yourself, and he says, Nolan?
Go! Follow them! Find their nest!
Okay, where am I going? Tell me to go over here. Oh, I gotta scare them and then they run away.
Yeah, that's it. Lead the way.
What, they wouldn't have come back just because Dante was there? Saints Row 4 was great, although I prefer 3 the most. I've always liked 2 the most, although 4... I prefer 4 over 3 because I just think it's funnier. Like, they really go in on, like,
Bastards.
insane, stupid, like, one-off jokes, like the entire section where you go through an old 16-bit style 2D beat-em-up with Johnny Gat. But the Saints Row series in general, apart from the shitty reboot, is excellent. Maybe 10 years from now, people will think the Saints Row reboot was good. I sincerely doubt it, but who knows? Maybe one day we'll be at a point where Reddit Marvel dialogue is like sorely missed. Did I get hit by that? I didn't get hit by it. I gotta get lost, man. Alright, Lucas, thanks for chilling. The Tron cycle sequence will always be very memorably fun to me. Yeah, there's a lot of good segments. I've been trying to get my fiance to play it because I know she would think it's funny. Whoa, this crazy train is going off the rails. That's what he would have said if I wrote this. Considering people think the Star Wars prequels are good now, it's hard to say what people will like in the future, sadly. Well, I'm still The Hobbit's #1 guy.
Flying bastards!
But those movies were never bad. People just said they were too long.
You wanna
But
play?
I don't think there's such a thing as a movie that's too long. A game, maybe, like Final Fantasy 16 is way too fucking long. But I'm always down to stick around for a long movie. Oh, you can't even shoot them? Shit. Oh, you can hit him into the train. I didn't even think of that. Duh. I'm so dumb. What's next? More of these night guys. Oh. Another color-coded guy. It's like the game is like... It's like a mom who's too concerned about playing favorites with her children. So there has to be one of each in every fight. Even though they're both terrible. Oh, at least you got hit by the train. Thank God. I actually don't really care for environmental kills in this game just because I like the combat system, so I don't really want to do them. I like the first Hobbit movie most because of the Misty Mountains. Hobbits had good source material. Star Wars didn't. Star Wars is gay. I liked the prequels more than the original movies, to be honest. But I grew up with the prequels, so that's just a me thing. Like I prefer the aesthetic of them. Like I like the Coruscant city. And I like the excessive use of lightsabers and droids, which the originals don't really have. I don't like the prequels because they are woke garbage, which is bad. Thorin on Lord of the Rings, me with Star Wars, defending the prequels. I don't know, there's a lot of... Even if there's like some hokey writing in the prequels, there's a lot of charm there too. And that the final action scene on Mustafar is awesome. I'm not one of those people who's like Red Letter Media was wrong. Like it's if it's a movie, your taste can be subjective.
No, get back here.
Like I didn't stop liking Red Letter Media just because I like Revenge of the Sith. But a lot of people seem to like base their opinions on whose content they'll watch, on whether or not they agree with their assessment of otherwise inconsequential media. My favorite part of Saints Row 4 is the side-scroller beat 'em up with Gat. Yeah, exactly. That's the best part of the game. It's like so weird. I don't think there's a way to replay missions in that game though. So you can't like go back to that one funny section. I think I gotta whack him after I get rid of all the shards. The Empire is supposed to be the bad guy, and the good guys are the Vietnam communists. Well, the Empire, it always comes back down to the fact that the Empire is cooler looking than the Rebels. The Rebels look they always have those like stupid dome helmets and like vests. People hating someone just because they don't like a thing they enjoyed has gotten out of hand. LOL. Well, there are certain subjects where that can be the case. Take, for instance, the movie Cuties.
Oh yeah, that's why.
I gotta review my werewolf folklore study because I didn't like Company of Wolves, which I didn't even mention in the book. 1 star, author doesn't like Company of Wolves. Exactly. Well, that's a perfectly good reason to give it a terrible review. You didn't like one thing.
An ambush. You flocking bastards.
That would have been a good line if, like, your accent didn't come through. I know I can go on the glass, but you really don't want to. As you can see by the enemy that just fell through. Oh, it's a baby. See how these demons mimic angelic properties so deep. So deep. They put so much thought into this game's art design. Who would have ever implied that there could be like some crisscross between heaven and hell? Oh, they can grow their wings back? Devil May Cry 2 maxing. They're just shooting enemies.
That was a cracking good fight. Now how do I get back?
In Saints Row 1, you replay missions by going to cinemas. Yeah, I don't think in 3 and 4 you can replay missions at all. I could be wrong, but I've never done it. I know in 2 you could. I never actually played the first one, but I know the first one is just like a less developed version of the second one. I got an upgrade point. Do something for Scythe. I was ready for it this time. Wolves don't even have a company in this. 1 star. Yeah, I wanted to read your book about what how did you describe it? Folklore, your werewolf folklore study. Okay, I wanted to read that one because that one, like, that's obviously your passion. So I wanted to see your encyclopedia of werewolf facts. I like when people like just spurg out about things that they like. I think it's entertaining to me. Like, Synthetic Man won't do like positive reviews of things anymore because that doesn't get views, but I like to go back and watch his videos where he talks about things that he enjoys. I mean, that's why Spoonie got famous in the first place. Nice, I got a bunch of health orbs from that guy. I dodged too soon. I was paid to spurg in that one. It was my dissertation. Fun times. No, that's fine. When I was in college, I did a paper on Star Trek. I think I did a paper on like why a single episode of Star Trek is better than the entire movie Shutter Island. What am I doing? Look, Spoonie's reaction to a game series betraying him, that was perfectly justified. I don't blame him. He was just being a pure gamer, and that big fat fuck Lord Cat had to bitch about it. And every time someone does a video on Spoonie, we have to hear that big fat fuck blubber through his jowls about how much he hates Spoonie every fucking time. I'm so sick of the Lord Cat video. I have to skip it every time I watch a video about Spoonie. I would read that. I think I still have my Star Trek essay. Lord Cat was dead wrong. Well, now he's dead name. I don't actually know his real name. Like, no one on Earth was like, oh man, Lord Cat. Like you went to that guy with the glasses for Spoonie, for Doug, and maybe for Lenkara. But no one went to see Lord Cat. Let's be fucking real here. Oh, it got me. Spoonie keeping it real. Exactly. Exactly. Gamers are allowed to have their gamer moments. They're lucky he didn't start saying slurs. SM2 review is positive, although his attitude towards guardsmen was deplorable. No one disrespects the Emperor's meat shield. And you could tell Lord Cat edited both his Wikitubia and TV Tropes page. Yeah, he's cringe. Who the fuck watches that guy anymore? I never watched him to begin with, but like I can't imagine people who watched him then watch him now. It's like Jim Sterling. It's like it's like a much lower IQ Jim, like balding Jim Sterling. Spoonie probably single-handedly made them make a real new XCOM game. Yeah, exactly. Because I remember for a while it was just XCOM Declassified or whatever the fuck it was. There was no XCOM 2 that was coming out. XCOM, what was it? Enemy Unknown was the reboot. I'm pulling off Demon Evades left and right. Hell yeah. I'm eating punches to the face too. If Spoonie didn't do that, we could have gotten some lame XCOM ripoff, and it would have bombed. That probably would have been the final XCOM game. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, that game didn't even look good. Like, people shit on Syndicate for also, like, betraying basically the series' roots, but at least it was, like, a cool-looking Starbreeze cyberpunk first-person shooter.
It is I.
Don't you mean Stephanie? Well, it's James Stephanie, because we need to keep the Jim, because no one wants to watch the James Stephanie-quisition. Branding is more important than being your authentic self.
I can see.
Which XCOM was the dumbed down cops one? It was called like the Bureau XCOM Declassified. I did like that Syndicate FPS game, but never played the original one anyway. Yeah, the Syndicate game was good. It had the bloom was a little crazy, but otherwise it was a fun
I
game.
knew your father.
It was very like visceral.
I can see him in you.
Sparta was a demon. I'm nothing like him.
No, of course. You are Nephilim. I can see that too.
What are you?
Phineas. Scholar. Inventor. Prophet.
Demon.
And until you arrived, political prisoner of Mundus. I am grateful.
It wasn't a favor. You said you'd take me to that tower.
Of
Also,
course,
one of Bro Team's best videos about the Syndicate. I don't think I've ever watched them. Are they any good?
this-
I'm very wary about trying new YouTubers because a lot of them I don't like. I don't know if Evan is still in the chat, but I started watching his videos because he's always been in my chat, and he's like, his content's very good. I actually highly recommend it. He's probably going to be streaming today after. He's probably already started streaming. I think he starts at 6. So his stuff is actually really good. I watch no YouTubers, but I have watched him sometimes. Bro Team's videos are great. They're like 3 minutes long usually, and he just fake reviews them. I remember there was this one guy who used to, his entire shtick was he would upload like 10 seconds of gameplay footage, and he'd be like, and it would be the same audio every time. His review would just be, oh, this game looks kind of cool. It's got good graphics. And no, actually, it is bad. And that was it. Yeah, if you guys check out Evan Prince, he's got... I watched his Killzone video the other day, and it was really good. They're like longer form, like hour-long like video essay type stuff, but considering every other video essay has taken the has deep-throated the sphere, I'm down to try new people. What can I get? What can I get? I'm gonna get some vital stars because I'm flubbing here, and I keep forgetting to get streak. I need to get that. All right, I think it's time to call it. I have to. Let me get to just start the next mission, but then I'm gonna quit from there. Next mission's a big boss fight, and that would be a fun one to come back to.
You were blinded and imprisoned here for how long?
Hundreds of years.
Are you sure you know your way around?
Like the back of my
I love his robe. Sick.
Whoa! Are you nuts?
I forget. You and I see things differently. Seeing things differently can open new paths.
What do you mean?
You only see evil in me because I am a demon. Try opening your mind.
I'm one of the good ones, Dante.
A matter.
Hashtag not all demons.
As I said, I see things differently. We'll meet up ahead.
How do those harpies get to him if he can just teleport away? This makes no freaking sense. Alright, I'm gonna head to the main menu. Let's see, Bro Team wants to do a video on DmC, so I'll check them out while I'm getting ready for my family gathering. But, alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Do more next week, probably. Maybe I'll do one over the weekend if I have time, but I probably won't. So, thanks for coming. We'll continue the Edge Kino soon. And I might do more. I have other Edge Kino games in the backlog that I want to touch on, so that could be fun. See you guys later. Have a good evening.